Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mississippi Mat Minute with Brian Fox, your weekly visit with the sport of wrestling. This is brought to you by the Mississippi Wrestling Foundation. Today we are going to talk about rankings, results, and projections, but there hasn't been an event yet, so we don't have results, and that leaves us with last year's state tournament results. So, if you haven't yet, take a look at the Warren Report, which is some rankings put together by a gentleman, Andy Warren. He's unbiased, unaffiliated. He's just going to be sharing his opinion about rankings. They mean nothing. It's just one man's opinion based on what he sees, and so he's going to be posting that on a website. We'll share the link every time he posts it on the Facebook page, and I guess all the social medias. His criteria are going to be head-to-head matches. Wrestler A beats Wrestler B. Wrestler A is ranked higher. And then strength of the matches. If one wrestler has a better record, but they've only wrestled JV tournaments, and one wrestler has a little bit weaker record, but they've been wrestling out of state and all varsity, Wrestler B might have a higher ranking. Hopefully, they'll also have a head-to-head that we can compare, but they don't mean anything. They're just fun to keep up with. So let's review our preseason rankings. We have almost double the amount of wrestlers, maybe more than that. We do have more than that coming out this year. The Ocean Springs was our team state champion last year. Van Cleve was the team runner-up, and they won a tiebreaker against North Pontotoc for the team runner-up position. And so all three of those teams are going to have some kids to look out for. Ocean Springs has 9 returning state placers. 7 of those were state champions, or state runner-ups. Van Cleve has 13 returning state placers. 4 of those were champs or runner-ups. And then North Pontotoc has 10 returning state placers, 3 of those being state champions or runner-ups. So those 3 teams are going to be something to watch. Then we also have all the new teams and all the new athletes who are just getting into this. And so we really don't know what it's going to look like, because even our state champions from last year, a lot of them were first-year wrestlers, and so anything could happen. Anything could happen any season, but especially in Mississippi, in our second full year of getting back into this. Last year, there were about 150 boys at our state tournament and 9 girls. This year, we're projecting to be over 300 boys and 60 to 70 girls. So, almost over 5 times the amount of girls. So that is a huge growth. We'd love to see that and hope that we continue that. So let's go weight to weight. We've got 106-pound weight class. Quentin Carroll, returning state champion from Van Cleve. Sam Bishop, number 2. St. Andrews. Number 3, Easton Stark, North Pontotoc. 4, Cameron Bloom, East Central. 113-pound weight class, returning state champion Gardner Taylor, Ocean Springs. Number 2, Eli Sheffield, North Pontotoc. Number 3, Elijah Marble, East Central. Number 4, Colton Gilbert, Van Cleve. 120-pound weight class, Gabe Shanks, returning state champion, Ocean Springs. Number 2, Justin Pierce, East Central. Number 3, Chase Alspaugh, Van Cleve. Number 4, Luke Hale, North Pontotoc. 126-pound weight class, returning state champion Lucas Hall, Ocean Springs. Garen Merlin, number 2, from Center Hill. Number 3, Logan Doherty from Van Cleve. Number 4, Chris Ross, St. Martin's. 132-pound weight class, returning state champion Gabe Beeman, Ocean Springs. Braxton Petricola, East Central. Cooper Warren, North Pontotoc, number 3. James Jacobs, Van Cleve, number 4. 138-pound weight class, returning state champion Blaine Patrick of Van Cleve. Number 2, Jared Barr, Ocean Springs. Number 3, Reed Jones, South Pontotoc. Number 4, Jonathan Hopes, Center Hill. 145-pound weight class. Returning state champion Jarrett Scott, Ocean Springs. Cole Daugherty, Van Cleve, number 2. Number 3, Landon Ward, North Pontotoc. Number 4, Colby Cooley, East Central. 152-pound weight class. Number 1, Seth DeParo, St. Martin. Number 2, Austin Morgan, St. Andrews. Number 3, Mike Wilbanks, North Pontotoc. Number 4, Will Angle, South Pontotoc. 160-pound weight class. Number 1, Stephen McDonald, East Central. Number 2, Reed Patterson, South Pontotoc. Number 3, Dre Villarreal, North Pontotoc. Number 4, Clayton Jacobs, Van Cleve. 170-pound weight class. Returning state champion Elijah Carwile, North Pontotoc. Number 2, Randall Wilson, Van Cleve. Number 3, Hunter Hilbin, East Central. Number 4, Colin Evans, St. Martin. 182-pound weight class. Number 1, Frank Stark, North Pontotoc. Number 2, Barrett Dempsey, Center Hill. Number 3, Hunter Rayner, Van Cleve. Number 4, Jonathan Steele, St. Martin. 195-pound weight class. Returning state champion Trent Schlossberg, Ocean Springs. Number 2, Nate Taylor, Center Hill. Number 3, Malik Pate, St. Martin. Number 4, Alexander Hardy, East Central. 220-pound weight class. Number 1, Anthony King, Center Hill. Number 2, Elijah Thompson, Ocean Springs. Number 3, Trenton McNear, Van Cleve. Number 4, Bryce Rayner, North Pontotoc. The 285-pound weight class. Number 1, Landon Fairbanks, Ocean Springs. Number 2, Blaine Bronner, Center Hill. Number 3, Aiden Reed, East Central. Number 4, BG Peterson, Van Cleve. We'll switch over here to the ladies. And we only had 5 weight classes, so 120 pounds. Alexis Brown, returning state champion, St. Martin. If Gracie Newbill of East Central and Sarah Lyon of East Central are returning, we don't have this information. If they are, they would be ranked 2nd and 3rd, respectively. If not, Angelica Holloman would be ranked number 2 for the 120-pound weight class of Van Cleve. 135-pound weight class, Sydney Pruitt, returning state champion of Ocean Springs. And Kaylee Savage, number 2, St. Martin High School. If Megan Guzman of East Central is returning, she'd be ranked number 3. 152-pound weight class, Lauren Hill, returning state champion from Ocean Springs High School. And number 2, Shaylee Furby, East Central High School. A 235-pound weight class, returning state champion, Paige Kennedy of East Central High School, if she's returning. We don't know. Rankings for each weight class. The other 5 girls' weight classes, we haven't had anyone compete. So, see you guys for some real results, rankings, and projections after the first event of the season, which is November 17th. This has been your Mat Minute with Brian Fox, brought to you by the Mississippi Wrestling Foundation. See you next time.